Okay, so, I can never be sure since I'm not conscious if she's come in, but she is just loving the hair cutting thing. I think in her former weird life, before she became a full on fruitcake loser, I think she thought she was a hairstylist. I mean, she knows from the amount of times that I touch my hair and everything that, yes, it does bother me that she keeps cutting my hair. And she took a good look at my lips. That amount of cracking is her putting it right onto my face. But most notably, I think I actually noted my fingers. So you can actually see a new cut right there. You see the old one is down below and the new one is right there. And you see how the skin just yellows all around. That's how I can always know that she's actually cut my fingers. But this is what she loved, this was open already, so she went deeper and she wants to make sure that finger's all fucked up, I guess. So, and you can definitely tell she did some bending stuff on my fingers because of the swelling. And of course, I'm about to take a shower and I'll get to see how horrible whatever she did to my vagina and my anus. Unsure if she brought other people here. I did see lights of cars going to that house down there. I was wrong. The lights on this house were not on last night. It was lights coming actually from in between those two little hills. That was not there before. There were a bunch of lights on at the top of the mountain there. What I will note, as I play with my hamburger meat lips, is that federal planes have been here. And in fact, when I just took the dogs out for a little teeny walk, which they weren't they're just weirded out. They're drugged. They feel weird. There was the plane. So, I've really contemplated for a while whether or not the feds are, that they know about this. Of course they do, because they've been so fucking obvious and they've involved so many people and it's crossed over now 9 different states. We're working our way to a quarter of the United States, Getting there, huh? And, yeah, so anyhow, I, uh, it's just dumb. It's like all the, people want to think I'm crazy. I'm actually really dumb. That's what it is. I'm really fucking dumb that I didn't realize from the get-go, like when I saw those Army intelligence officers in Hawaii and I could tell that they knew and I could tell that they were mad about it and they were pissed and, I could just feel a couple of them just wanted to kill these people. But somehow they came to the conclusion that instead of doing anything about this, that they're just going to watch it happen. And because that's the other thing is if I have seen the planes all the time and that definitely sounds cuckoo, don't care. They're real. You can hear them. That's how I know they're up there. And I heard them on all the audio and everything. That they know that, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that the people doing this to me, if they are people, whatever the fuck they are, don't know that they're up there, There's just no way. So there must be some consensus. I just have to come to the conclusion that the U.S. government has decided that this is an okay thing to happen, because that they can learn about how to gas and anesthetize someone and the things they can do to them and how everyone will just blow them off. And I don't know exactly why. All I know is for sure, 100%, they are aware of what's going on. They're allowing them to continue to do this over and over and over. And my chest is just pain today. Last 2 nights I haven't done any coffee. Maybe 3 nights. Haven't done any coffee. Haven't done anything like that, because my body needed a break from that shit. But the problem is that then they anesthetize me, and that, you know, that is killing me. It's, you know, that's what happened to Kitty. So he had a minor heart issue, and then that's sort of, I mean, with all the other places of cancer in the eyeballs and cancer, you know, everywhere I would suspect it to go from ingesting this all the time. Um, and I'm guessing if there was a more like intense study, then we would have found a lot more, like in the brain and all that stuff. But the problem is, once they see certain things, then they decide that, okay, well then, I mean, that's what killed him, you know? Then they don't look any further. And the fact that I have really bad BO today, I mean, I usually have bad BO when they're doing stuff to my body. And I'll tell you, the whole wetness and stuff and the actual warmth in between my legs is because after the raping and the sodomizing and all that, that actually is energy. So it creates heat. And so when they're done and it's left alone for a bit, and then I wake up a few hours later, an hour later, whatever it is, that heat is still emanating. So that's why that's like that, you know? Anyhow, those are just my new, and there's no way that the people that live here don't know, that own this place. Like, beautiful place. Look at that. Look at that beautiful pond, and just like, you know, this is BLM land over here, but my dogs, Vita didn't want to walk. She was too scared. She's too weirded out. They're just totally wigged. And I just hope that, I just hope that, I don't know, I just hope that somehow if I die, that they'll just leave the dogs alone, because there won't be a point in killing them. No one will come looking and trying to test them, and no one will know, so there will be no point in it, you know? But, I mean, is there a point to any of this? Not really. So, anyhow, I stink like shit. I got like 45 minutes to get out of this place. And go where? Oh, to another place that they're going to do the same thing to. And the feds are going to sit there and watch them do it. So just so you guys know, like, I know I look a little frazzled this morning. I am a little frazzled. I was drugged on and off all night last night because I kept waking up. But, I mean, there was a long patch that I didn't. But I just felt unwell, you know? And when I'm not being gassed, I can't sleep because I've been gassed so many times. I'm under the influence of drugs. I mean, it's like, I remember when I took, when I was taking real gabapentin before they started messing with it and making it not real gabapentin. And I was taking that and I couldn't sleep if I, you know, when I started trying to reduce it and everything, like it, you know, when you take something that makes you sleep, then all of a sudden when you don't have it, you don't sleep. So, but yeah, I mean, I can tell she was here because this was just when we were walking, as soon as I got up, was just like super red and glistening, and you know, she likes doing deep cuts. She's missed doing that. She's had to do these little teeny ones now, like this one. See that one right there? See, when that, give that a day or two, and then all this will get even worse than it already is. Because whatever it is, it kills the skin and eats it and causes it to yellow, and yeah. Yeah. So, fuck the feds. That's what I did. When I saw the plane up there, I was like this. And I do that to them all the time whenever they fucking fly up above me, and then I just went like that. Went like that. Because you know what? Fuck you. I hope this happens to you. I hope this, I mean, I guess you're the type of people who wouldn't even care if it happened to your kids or your wife or whatever. You're probably that detached in life if you can sit back and watch this happen. But, yeah. Yep. So, oh, and this, by the way, she'll probably use that as a way to get into my face or into my body or whatever. But it was actually Miho. He actually hit me in the face with his claw. So that's not them, but that will not do well with being put anesthesia on it over and over again. It probably should heal in like a day or two normally, but it'll probably not go away forever because she'll keep putting anesthesia right on my face. So, you know what? Fuck the U.S. government. Why I ever would have thought that they would be like, oh, let's do the right thing. Like, I just thought that they would not want to have some crazy insane bitch that's torturing my spine. My arm is just toast. Like, I keep saying that. Trust me, like, I'll reach for something and it's just excruciating. So, is there a broken bone in there or something? I have no idea. But, like, this finger holding this right now is, I mean, it's just a prop at this point. It's a prop. You can see the little redness at the top there, right there. See the little redness at the top? Oh, yeah. But I can tell from the swelling. See? And that's something I started noticing in Hawaii, was waking up and my fingers were all swollen. This one's going to get nice and big because she did a fresh cut on it. Bigger than this. Fuck everybody. Nobody wants to fucking help. Fuck you all, and I hope you have fun dealing with a government and a bunch of psychopaths, because they're all going to be out here running around. Good for you.